Okay, hi. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Hayati binti Ahmad. My entry number is H19A0621. Alright. Today, I would like to present introduction. Okay. Accounting is the recording of financial transaction along with storing, sorting, retrieving, summarizing, and presenting the result in various report and analysis. Accounting is also field of study and profession dedicated to carrying out those tasks. Alright. Then, accounting play a vital role in running a business because it helps you track income and expenditures, ensure statutory compliance, and provide investor management and government with quantitative financial. Right. So, our group, we interview the owner of Wanda Boutique, Miss Rohaida binti Muda, age 41 years, and his education background is she have the Malaysian certificate of examination. The type of business his own is textile industry, and his business from a single business. He has been running the boutique for 8 years ago. Alright, the number of boutique workers is 2 people only. Okay, Wardah Boutique annual income 115,000. Alright. Then the main things of study is for introduce student to the preparation and use of financial statement, accounting standard concept and theory, and accounting cycle framework. Right. Then this course will also help student with skill to do recording keeping, bank reconciliation, information in the preparation of financial.
My name is Nur Aini binti Vikri and my metric card is #19A0979. Today I would like to explain more about the background business. As we know, at Malaysia, there's a lot of company that run their own business. There's a lot type of business such as a different product that people in the country start their business. So we choose one of the type of business that providing the accounting report to gain profit in their business. Boutique Wanda has operating since 2012 in Kuala Terengganu. She started the business because of her deep interest in fashion, so she created this boutique. At first, her business was declined, but over time, people found out about her boutique, and many were interested about the pattern of clothing being released, such as hijab, scarf, and also even that people have followed the latest version. The business was run by a working woman named is Mrs. Rohaida binti Muda, and she was 40 years old and married with Mr. Wan Nazri that worked Berhad in Kuala Terengganu. Rohaida and her husband have 2 children, such as a son and also a daughter. Ms. Rohaida also have education background, such as certification of study of Malaysia. Although not a business degree, but a cause of her passion and interest in the textile industry, she dared to take the opportunity to open the boutique. Of her business is sole proprietorship. A long business operation, she have about 2 employees. The employees are really responsibility and also diligent. We also provide the opportunity for students that look for a part-time job. Yes. Hours and operation for this boutique, which is every day except the Friday and Saturday. Business hour is about 9 a.m. until 6 p.m. She always make effort to become a successful trader. When the boutique choose to run this business, it is able to penetrate the market of Malaysian student for successfully introduce a more fashionable style to today's women. Its business just focus on the people in the mainland of Terengganu and also welcome the tourists who want to know more about the Terengganu culture. The team choose Wanda Boutique as it wants to help the business in terms of financial management and also the business plan.
Hi, today I want to talk about the current business recording status. The business is sole proprietor business that owned by one owner in their business financial. Wanda Boutique just record their account by the owner and their staff. Wanda Boutique only sell hijab for Muslimah. The owner of Wanda Boutiques is Rohaida binti Musa. She start a business with her own capital. That is why do not have the effort for that, even though their business has been operated more than 8 years, they still do not improve their recording as the accounting format.
My name is Nurfata Atika binti Zainal. My matric number is H19A0524. Okay, I want to talk about action taken by the group to cut and help business to have or to improve a systematic recording of business transaction. Okay, it is impossible for management to remember all the business transactions they have made, including the purchase and sale of goods. A systematic and complete record of business transaction is very is very important to the organization. Business record that must be kept in the organization include documents that provide record of the business transaction made. There are several types of business transaction in the accounting system, such as receipts, invoice, check, and banking record, and more. The concept of accounting play an important role in the business as it provides a clear picture of the transaction made by the organization over the long time. Okay, based on the guideline provided by our group, they can find other way to improve the way they record transaction. So it's important to record daily business transaction to avoid mistake or error. Okay, first, the action we need to take to improve our business transaction recording systematically are just a few steps we need to take to guide and assist business transaction for Wanda Boutique. Okay, first of all, making bookkeeping a daily routine is very important. The bookkeeping, the book percentage enable management to easy find work through their books. Okay, next, owner must separate their business and personal finance. This way, owner will not mislead the money spent on their business and personal life, and will save time to separate the two future. Okay, having two separate account will also help the owner understand what the business really. As a business owner, she must make sure she complies with the tax, which is keeping a record of every transaction the owner makes. Keeping a good record is a must and have for any successful business. It helps the owner better control the finance for the company growth and success. Okay. Nowadays, transaction can be done easily using the internet. Okay. When a transaction occurs, the system will automatically keep a record all of invoice, receipt, check, bank statement already available when we conduct the transaction online. Okay. Computer system can simplify and improve the record and company system. The next, once the general ledger is posted in business transaction, the next step is to prepare a remaining trial. Trial balance is a process of total balance deducted in the debit as well as credit from the ledger to ensure that they occur the accounting period. A key concept about accounting is the notion of balancing. Every transaction will have a debit and credit. At the end of every financial period, total debit must equal with total credit. Okay. Lastly, financial statement is the finishing step in recording a business transaction. Okay. After the remaining balance is offset, any proceeds and expenses from the remaining balance is recorded in the statement of profit or loss. It is known as an income statement to calculate profit, the net profit gains or net loss. Okay, profit or loss will be transferred into a financial statement, which is a balance sheet statement under equity and capital. All asset, liability, and business equity will be transferred from the remaining balance to the statement of financial position. Okay, in conclusion, every business must keep a record as long as the law requires. Therefore, Wanda Boutique should keep a record of their sale each month. They also need to compare each business performance with its performance in previous year or with other similar business to ensure that a manager identify the decision that need to be made differently in order to maximize profit in the future.
Okay, next, this is Wanda Boutique Journalized for 1 month transaction, January 2019.
Today I want to explain about Wanda Boutique Ledger. Alright. Cash account first. Cash account. The capital is 50,000 and the total all the thing is 50,000. So capital account, the balance is 50,000 and cash 50,000. Drawing account, cash 500, purchase 100, so total is 600. For balance is 600. For debtor account, sale 350 and balance 350. For deposit account, cash 2,500 and balance 2,500. For computer account, cash 1,500 and balance 105,000. For big machine account, cash 6,500 and balance 605,000. For creditors account, balance is 300 and hanger 300. Alright. For accrued salary account, balance 4,000 and accrued salary 4,000. For sale account, balance 315 and sale 350. Purchase account, cash 3,000 and drawing 100. For hanger account, cash 300 and balance 300. For rents account, cash 500 and balance 500. Sundry account, cash 215 and balance 215. For telephone bill account, cash 115 and balance 150. For insurance account, cash 400 and balance 400. For electricity account, cash 315 and balance 315. So salary account, cash 1,200 and accrued salary 4,000. So total is 5,200. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, I want to talk about Wanda Boutique Trial Balance. Okay, trial balance is a list of closing balance of the ledger account on a certain date and is the first step toward the preparation of financial statement. It is usually prepared at the end of an accounting period to assist in the drafting of financial statement. Ledger balance are segregated into the debit balance and credit balance. Okay, asset expenses account appear on the debit side in trial balance, while liability, capital, and income account appear on the credit side. Okay. If all accounting entries are recorded correctly and all the ledger balance are accurately extracted, the total of debit balance will same in a credit balance for the trial balance. The debit value is equal to the credit value. The total of debit is 54,650, same with credit total.
My name is Wardah Najiha binti Tarmizi. My matric number is H1NA0907. Today, I would like to talk about my part in account report, which is Wanda Boutique Statement Profit and Loss. The profit and loss statement is a financial statement that summarize revenue, costs, and expenses incurred during a specific period, usually a fiscal quarter or a year. The profit and loss statement is synonymous with income statement. These records provide information about company ability or inability to generate profit by increasing revenue, reducing costs, or both. Some refer to the profit and loss statement as statement of profit and loss, income statement, statement of operations, statement of financial results, or income, earnings statement, or expenses statement. As for Wanda Boutique, they had loss in their account business. This is because they did not have systematic record transactions at their early stage of a business. Thus, record transactions are important in business to ensure that you know your business at the loss or profit.
Next is I will explain the Wanda Boutique all asset and liabilities. As we know, fixed assets such as computer, big machine, and hammer, its total is 8,300. Okay. So calculate the current assets such as debtors, deposit, cash, and also closing stock. The total of this current asset is 36,700. We will calculate the liability that such as the credit. We had 300 and deliver salaries such as 4,000. The total of the liability that we have minus is 4,300. Then the total of current asset is 36,700. We will minus the liabilities such as 4,300. The total of this is 32,400. Is the financial by the capital such as 8,700. We will minus the net loss that we have got, the drawing and the 600. The total of the balance sheet asset in Wanda Boutique is 40,700. Okay, that's it. I will pass it to my friend. Thank you.
Of accounting to the micro business and petty trade activities. Accounting is important for micro business owners as it helps the owners, inventors, managers, and other stakeholders in the business to evaluate the financial performance of the business. Accounting provides vital information regarding costs and earnings, profit and loss, liabilities, and assets for decision making, planning, and controlling process within a business. The importance of accounting to the micro business and petty trade activities are helps to provide good financial statement, help to manage and monitor cash flow, helps in evaluating the performance of a business, and helps in creation of budget and future projection. The first importance of accounting is it can help to provide good financial statement. Accounting information is important because it can help owners to provide good financial statement and can be used to deal with stakeholders, creditors, employers, government, and other stakeholders to convince them how financially sound the business is. The owners are required to file their financial statement and listed the entities with stock exchange as well as for direct and indirect tax filing purpose. Next is accounting as helps to manage and monitor cash flow. Cash flow segment shows how changes in balance sheet, and income segment which affects cash and cash equivalent. Basically, it shows cash inflows and outflows among operating, investing, and financial activities of an business. The success or failure of the business mostly depends on the business ability to generate cash flow efficiently. Accounting also helps in evaluating the performance of business. The financial records reflects the results of operation as well as the financial position of micro business or petty trade. The last importance of accounting to micro business and petty trade activities is to help the owners in create the budget or future projection. An important accounting function for a starting business is the creation of a budget. Budget outlines the expenditure needed for various aspects of the business. Entrepreneurs may need a large capital of budget for hiring employees, advertising strategies, and inventory purchase of business expenditure.
My name is Umi Nur Aisha binti Nur Ahmad. My matrix number is H19A0880. Next, suggestion to the micro business of how and what to do to have a systematic business transaction and final account. This situation can cause a business to fail to recognize the profit and loss that it has suffered each year. Therefore, having this systematic recording can make a business easier to grow. There are various suggestions to the micro business on how to have systematic recordings of business transaction and final account. As we know, most of these small business do not have a systematic recording and final account. First is bookkeeping. Bookkeeping is a systematic recording in book of account of the business transaction of a company, and it can be done manually or using cloud accounting software. There are many various tasks that need to do when make a bookkeeping, like dealing with invoice, recording expenses, monitoring outgoing, and others can be very time consuming. So you can hire someone like your workers to do it for you if you haven't got time to do that. It is very important to you to know what exactly you need to record to ensure that you are not make a wrong record. Next, separate your personal and business account. It is important to separate your personal and business account to ensure that you are not using your business money for your own expenses. In addition, it will also help you to know if the business is profitable or not profitable, because it can explain the deductible tax expenses. When you are separating your account, you are the only person who managing the account. So it will help you to track your money out and go into your business account without being confused with your personal money. Besides, the business must examine the transaction. By examining the document of this business transaction, you can ensure that every purchase and sales are recorded. It is important for you to record everything about your business, such as stock, cash flow, and others. Examining the transaction also can help you to see the business capabilities and develop long-term business strategies. By that, you can grab the opportunities to grow up your business and make your brand well-known to others. Other than that, avoid using cash to make a payment. This is because you should keep an evidence of every business transaction. As we know, all transactions you're using cash to make a payment will give you a receipt. Receipts are just a piece of paper and it is easy to lose. So, an alternative way is to use credit card to make any payment, because all transactions that you make will show up on your credit card statement. It is also will help you to audit and trace the nature of these expenses. Lastly, you need to check to make sure the information is complete and correct. It is important to ensure that all information is complete and correct, because it will be more easier for you to track your business. Next, you need to spend time to go through everything that you have captured and to ensure that all the information is ready for recording. In conclusion, if someone wants to success in their business, they should know the importance of an account to make a company successful. Next, they need to ensure that they understand the business by getting to know their business record, isolating the business bank and others. In conclusion, we had learned a lot about how Wanda Boutique operate their business. Wanda Boutique is good at managing and recording business, even though they are not have a correct way to record their business transaction. They also know how to manage cash flow in and cash flow out in their business. This is because they have recorded all transactions that they make, such as buy inventory to produce their product. For example, fabrics, hanger, and others. But it is not good for long-term business because it will lead to loss. So, Wanda Boutique should improve their business system to ensure that their business will be more well-managed and get easily know about their current business situation. It is important because to make their business and brand name grow up and become more profitable. Next, the owners should know the basic accounting to run their business. This is because the basic accounting will lead the business owner on how to manage the business and the business record transaction correctly. It is also will help the owner to become a successful entrepreneur. Lastly, our recommendation to Wanda Boutique's owner is to improve their skill in managing incoming and outgoing transaction. Other than that, they need to use basic accounting to carry out current transaction and record systematic management according to what we have suggested. We hope that Wanda Boutique will be more successful and their brand name will be well known around other Muslimah brands that have in Malaysia. That's all from us. Thank you for lending your eyes and your ears.